Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, the print house, how's it going? Hey, Denise, how's it going? Sorry, guys, 1 second. I'm just trying to. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Can you hear me all right? Check, 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 check. How about now? Can you hear me better now? Let's set this up somewhere where good here. All right, that's good. Thank you so much, the print house. I think I got everything set up now. Hopefully it's working good. There, now I can see myself on all the different cameras. Hope everyone is having a good Memorial Day. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to watch on the other monitor, but apparently it's not going to allow me to. So we'll just have to live with the one. And hopefully it works pretty good. Quick note, it's only two people in here right now anyways, but I did upload a code. The code was Monday. It is good till Monday for Memorial Day. So I'm doing a Memorial Day discount. It's like 7.5% off everything in the store. Some of the new things I'm going to upload tonight, which I mentioned on the other site. We got some silicone wraps. And I've got some some submetal, bunch of different colors and varieties. Like this one is a white. This one is a kind of rose gold. And it's a brushed rose gold, so the one side is a brush finish on it. The next one is a silver. The third one is a brushed copper. And then we also have gold. It's hard to see it with the light, but a gold colored one. And then we also have a slight glitter to it, white also. Still waiting on the freshen sample. You need shipping money. The print house, I'm waiting for Moonlight to send the shirts, and then I was going to send it out with it. Hey, Tempted Tees and Graphics. Sorry, guys, I got a mess over here on the table. Soon as the shirts, I'm hoping will be here this coming week, the print house, because you were one of the people that did win. So soon as that gets here, I'll send it out with that. I was just trying to wait so I don't have to double ship things. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of waiting on. I'm doing good, Tempted Tees, doing good. Hey, how's it going, Leslie? Yeah, sorry it's taking so long. He just shipped the stuff, so hopefully, and then of course, every place is done. They're not going to be shipping Monday, so it'll probably be Tuesday, Wednesday before the package gets here. I will try to get that out this week. Hey, Nigel, how's it going? Hey, Blue Fire. Listening while driving. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that. I need as many viewers as I can get. The other thing, got a few people in here. I'll go over this, and if anyone's got any questions or whatever, Waldo, have you tried laser cutting air fresheners? Yes, I have, the print house. You've got to keep the speed up pretty quick. Let me see. I sent one to Rye, so I don't have them sitting in here. The cut ones. But what you want to do is you definitely want to keep the speed up because you can burn the material. It will fray the edge, kind of. It singes it, I guess you'd say. It scores it and seals it. What I've done is to kind of prevent that is masking tape over top and bottom. You're still going to get a slight melting of the material on the edge, but it's not really bad. It's not noticeable. You will have the smell just like when you cut some different materials. That smell will go away, though. Just let them sit them outside for that day or whatever. When you sub them, too, it will kind of remove some of the smell also. The other thing, once you put the fragrant oil on them, it totally wipes away the smell. So the one I sent Rye, because I have, and you can get, hey, George Lopez, how's it going? You can get smells from anywhere. This company was Indigo, and I went with them. I do candles and all that, so you use candle fragrant oils. But there's other sites besides Indigo. I just use Indigo because when I did the bananas and pickle ones for samples that I sent out a long time ago, I wanted banana. Well, this banana it's not going to focus. There it goes. The banana's like the Laffy Taffy banana smell. So it's kind of the smell that everyone's aware of. And then I wanted, because bananas and pickles, I wanted dill pickles. So dill pickles. So that's why I went with them. There's other companies. Oils are about the same, but literally when he sent it to Rye, if you remember the unboxing, he smelled it the whole time. And literally all I did was open this up. And I put the air freshener laid it against here and just flipped it. I don't want to do it because I don't have an air freshener in my hand, but I put it in here, did this, didn't let it like super saturate or anything, just a few drops. Little goes a long way. The thing, if you do it that way, especially if it's for your own air freshener, every 2 weeks or so, you can just spritz a little bit more on it and it will stay smelling strong. You can also like ship it like in a poly bag and slide it down just like you would at a normal air freshener. So that will keep the smell lasting a little bit longer. You can re-add fragrance, or like I said, or you can bathe it in this stuff and it'll last even longer. But just remember when you handle it, you can get the smell on your hands. So, but yeah, the fragrant oils work great. Has anyone used an Epsom T3170? I have not. I'm sure someone on here probably has. The 3170. Okay. Leslie, I just actually was talking to Denise earlier about that. The 3170, American Print Supply sells it. A lot of places sell it. The difference is, though, you have the 3170 and the 3170X. The X is the 570. It's almost identical to the 570. Oh, Lisa, I am so sorry, Lisa. Please forgive me. Sorry, Lisa. The 1370X is pretty much the spitting image of the 570, except it's not backed by Epson for the sublimation. So what happens if you're using it and it breaks and it's under warranty and you send it in and Epson sees you're using sublimation ink, they won't honor the warranty. The 3170, they have that one without the X. That one has a totally different ink unit than the 3170X. Could it be used for sublimation? Yes. The 3170s it's a 24-inch single rolled printer. It's a 24-inch wide. And on that one, literally you can get them for $8.90. So, but I haven't known, I know people that put the Epson ink in the 3170X, not in the 3170, because the 3170's got a different ink profile and carrier. Could it work? There's a good possibility. I believe that one uses ink cartridges though. So, and I just got it pulled up, so let me double check. And I think that's the big difference. Is the other one doesn't use yeah, I want to know if it's worth the extra money. Yeah, it does use ink cartridges. So on that one, you would have to find the ink cartridges so that you could do refilling on them. And I am sure, give me 1 second. I'll have an answer. Like, there are companies out there that have them already done. Uses the same as a 5170. Let me find the hey, what's up, Lily? How's it going? I'm trying to find the price on the cartridges. Let me do it this way. I'm trying to multitask, so please forgive me. Here we go. There's a conversion kit right here. Uh, what happened? Just went down the rabbit hole and ended up in Juan's video making patches, and boy, he had hair. Yeah, he had some hair back in the day, Lily. It's kind of funny. I'm trying to there. I'm sure there is ink cartridges. It's here we go right here. Yeah. This company I don't even know how to pronounce the name. As you know, Lisa, I'm not good at pronouncing names. This company is KILANTE-INK.com. They sell the cartridges on here for $70. They do give you some sublimation ink. I would suggest if you're going to do that, go with the sublimation Epson's ink and just stick with Epson. Use these cartridges. It's saying it's for that, but I'm not seeing the actual. I am sure though there is one out there, Lisa. Yeah, see, this one was saying refillable, but now it's not showing me the cartridge or compatible. Let me do this. Okay. Here, before I quote it, let me make sure, because I'm not seeing anyone's blanking cartridges on here. I know they do have them. Someone does. The thing is, with that being a newer printer style, it could take a little time to yeah, see, I'm not actually finding anyone that's got the blank cartridges. I've got, like, this one's Sure Color T3000 and 3270, but it's not the 31. So if the 31 had, oh no, that's going to be the hard thing about it, Lisa, is finding someone right off the bat that does have the refillable cartridges. Because the ones that I'm finding on here, they say it, but they're not the refillable cartridges. Alibaba has some, but they don't even look like the right ones either. But it's saying they are. If you can find refillable cartridges, I think it wouldn't be a problem. I think you can do it. You got to find refillable cartridges though. And right now, that might be the tricky part, is finding a cartridge for that printer that is a refillable one. Because even here, like, I'm finding the ink and the syringes to refill the cartridges existing. I'm not finding anyone that just sells the ink cartridges. Let me. They do have an ink cartridge. That's the Ultra Chrome XD cartridge. So, yeah, but see, Lisa, if you get the 3170X, and this is what me and Denise were talking about earlier, The problem with that, you're saving. Sorry, I'm trying to find blank cartridges on the other one. You're saving money by going with the 3170X. But here's where they're getting you. When you go with the 3170X, it does not come with paper. It comes with one set of inks. And that ink that it comes with, you can't use because you got to have sublimation ink. So technically, it comes with no ink, no paper, and no rip drive with it. The 570, which is technically the same printer, though, comes with 3 rolls of paper, 2 sets of ink, and the rip software. So if you added all that up, like for instance, 3170X right here is $21.95. You're going to pay $25 for the 570. So is it $300 worth? It's hard to say. I kind of think it is, just for the simple fact it's going to give you enough paper. Like if you use the paper and ink, you should be able to make your money back just on the paper and ink when you first start. By the time you go through that first set of inks and let's say all your paper, you would have made the money back. What is rip software? What the rip software does is it's kind of got the like the ICC profiles and all that. But what it does, it actually takes the image, and RIP stands for rasterized image processing. So it turns it into like pixels and all that stuff and converts it so that the colors will come out right. So like when you're screen printing, you do that to get your transfers, your halftones, because if not, it would print a gradient. Gradients are fine to print, but when on some things you need the halftones. So the RIP software that it comes with it, and you use Photoshop, but you still, like for instance, right now, let's say you're using like the 15,000. Like I have a 15,000. When I hit print, for instance, I got to choose RGB, CMYK, the color profile, the ICC color profile, all that stuff I have to set up and kind of go through. When you go through a RIP, you just hit print on the printer and it does all that stuff for you. So you can do it with the other one, but you will have to tweak some of the colors and all that. And even with the RIP, you can still tweak them some, but it comes out pretty good once you get that print head circulating and all that running. Will the 3170X do the same thing? More than likely, it probably will. But for that money difference, like the 2 rolls of paper, or the 3 rolls of paper, and then some of the other goodies, like the ink, they're giving you 2 sets of ink. So that would be, I mean, $70 roughly if you buy all the inks together. So that's $140 in ink right there. And your $2,000 or $200 difference, 3. So that plus the paper, it's pretty much a wash. Now the downside, 570s are out of stock at almost everyone's place. So is it worth waiting? It's hard to say, because here's the other thing too. If you use a 3170X and you put the sublimation ink in it, because they are going to have a different key set on the top. So you're still going to have to convert the top of that bottle to use the 570 bottles. It's not hard to do. You just swap the top. I got a video on how to swap the ink tops on any of them. But if something, let's say, did happen, let's say the head got clogged within the first month, so it's still under warranty and all that, if you go to send it back, they can tell the difference in ink, because ink's got different characteristics. Would they hold it against you? It's hard to say. That would void the warranty, so they can cancel the warranty and not service it or charge you for the service fee. So on that, you've got to weigh the cost versus reward. Is the savings of maybe $50 worth it? Here's what I would say. Like, I got a 15,000 that I converted, and all I did was swap the ink in the Eco Tank 15,000 when they first came out. I did it to do videos. And I haven't had no issues with it. But I do know going into it, if something does happen, they're not going to warranty it. Now, here's the other thing, too. Do most people turn the printers in under warranty? Sawgrass people do, just because they give you certain warranties and all that. Normal printer people, like a lot of them don't. or they'll maintenance it themselves. So that is a personal choice. If I end up having an issue with that, see, I've had that 15,000 also a little over year and a half now, maybe going on 2 years. I'd have to look at my paperwork. So that one is pretty much out of warranty anyways. So if I looked at it that way, it's printed, it's done its job, and hasn't had any issues, hasn't had no head clogs or anything. That printer I only print about once a month. So it has held up and has done what it's supposed to do. So I would say you'd be fine with that. But you are investing $2,000 in something. So don't take my word, do what you feel like. If it was as low as the other one, the $1,000 savings, I would say convert it. I would probably convert it. If it wasn't, if it's only that $50 to $100 difference, I'm going to go $570. That's just me, just because I like the features of the warranty. And I will say this, Epson is great on their service. I've got a large format also, a 40-inch printer from Epson that's sublimation printing. I've had issues. Epson has sent me, and I'm not going to say that I do to everybody. They've sent me full bags of ink. These bags are $100 something a piece. They sent me CMYK, all 4 colors. I only had issues with one. They sent me 4 bags, so that was $400 worth of ink for free. They sent me, because it was under warranty now. So their service is great for the most part. I know some people will say they have issues. I haven't had any issues. So, question: how does the glow in the dark tumblers work? Can you sub right over the top, or will it still glow? You can still sub right over the top. Elijah, here's a few things with them. There are different ones. If you watch Heart and Hustle's video, he did one on a green one. The green one, it's a green to begin with, so it's about this color green. I'm overdoing it. I don't have nothing exact that color. But you see that green all the way through it. So it's not a white tumbler to begin with. So on that one, you're going to see the image, and the image isn't going to come through. So like a good example, if I was to sub this logo, the drink of the night sponsor is Snapple Apple. This apple would be green then, because the greens from the tumbler is going to shine through. But I will say this. Give me a second. And they also do make them. The finish on them too, it's hard to see, but they're matte finishes. They don't have them in gloss. They are a matte finish. This one is white, but let me charge the light up. Let me get this one. I've got that one over there glowing now. Give it a few minutes, and I will show you that one. That one is actually a blue. It's not the green that you're used to seeing. So that one, you'll see the image fairly good. Now, when it glows, some of the color would be blended through. You're not gonna get the full glow, but your artwork would shine all the way through on that. The other ones are the UV ones. Them are the ones that I did in the video. Have some sitting over there. They are a white outside. They're not gloss. They're just your standard outside finish. They're not the full gloss. They're not the matte like that. It's a different feel. You'd almost have to see one in person. They do have a different smell because the coatings that they put on to get that. The other ones, though, under UV light, so outside light, they change, literally will turn a deep magenta, a royal blue. So that would do the same thing. The artwork will vanish in none areas and kind of blend in. So it's going to change the appearance of it. Long-term longevity in them, can't really tell you because I haven't really messed with them too much. Some of the stuff is harder to sublimate. To get them to stay how you like it, or get the time frame or the window on them working right fine. Good example of these ones. These are the reflective hologram ones. You can sublimate these. Your window on time is a lot smaller on these than it is a normal tumbler. These ones, if you don't hit that window exact, you'll overdo it, so they'll kind of burn it. If you underdo it, it has the same effect. So time on settings is a big thing. So let me grab this other one. You cannot see the glow, and I have all the lights on still, but it has a blue, I can kind of see it, has a slight blue glow to it. So these will glow blue. I don't have any in stock. Um, do you know how to get the seamless look on tumblers? Yeah, all I do is I overlap my artwork just a tad bit. Um, and depending what I'm printing, I make sure if it's a pattern print, like if it's an Argyle print or something like that, it's a little bit harder to line up. What I try to do on the artwork is have it where the artwork is like solid black, solid blue, whatever I'm putting in that area. I try to make sure it's a solid part, or a solid fade, so that it's your eyes aren't drawn to it. If it's got a ribbon, I make sure the ribbon goes all the way around and it hits on that seam. I don't have any of the tumblers here. If you look at the last video, the video before last, I think I did done tumblers on how to make a profit on them and all that. That one you don't see at all. It's a USA flag. It wraps all the way around. Seam came out perfect. The biggest thing, make sure you get that seam pulled tight and make sure you band it tight. Another thing, I use shrink wraps. You can, some of these shrink wraps too now, they're coming from overseas. Material are always the same. So there is nothing you can do. Like no one makes a material any heat resistant than the other. You can call Avery Daniels. They're the ones that make all your vinyl and all that. They also are the #1 producers of stuff like this. This is a shrink wrap right here that's on these bottles. Avery Daniels is the one that usually manufactures all these. You put them on, they shrink them. If you speak to them about making a shrink wrap for tumblers that will hold up to the heat, they will tell you none of them will hold up. You can come close as long as you keep it under the temp range, but they will melt and will have issues over time. So if you do that, just remember, even on your heat gun, you can overheat it and it will split, and the wrap will, not the print. But remember that when you're doing that, because some of these newer shrink wraps, even that I've been using, they tend to heat up and melt a little bit easier. If you're worried about the bottom, put a piece of paper there so you don't have to worry. The other thing too, you can reheat it and peel that off also if it does stick any. So it's not the end of the world, but it will come off. But you will see them shrink and melt a lot easier. A few methods that you can do to fix that. I have had wraps, and I will show you a few different ones. Have these, we will put them on the store soon. This style wrap, you have to, the metal pieces are undone. So it's a bar here in the middle. And so you go up this side, down this side, and you have them facing just like this. So your hooks are up. And you come in from the insides and go to the outside. So what you do with these to get them to latch, you wrap them. If anyone's used a silicone wrap, they know how they go. You go through the loop, up through, and it will actually latch. Now the downside is when you get up there, you can see that little seam. That is one of the issues about these styles. I have done testing on them. You can get them to work. I would rather use a shrink wrap. Even though I sell these, I prefer the shrink wrap over that. The advantage of these, once you buy them, you're good. You can use them a long time. What you can do also is you can, and I'll show you, you can push this up, the wrap, because you got to line them through anyways, and you can pull them tighter. So if, let's say, over time they start losing the tightness in them, you can restretch it and pull them even tighter every time. So like a good example on this one, you see how I pulled it some, you can pull it more to pull the material. So you can keep adjusting these as many times as you need. So what you do on a tumbler, take the lid out just to show you. They go on this side, just like this. And then what you do is you literally put them together like that. You see that gap? What you do is just push, and they will latch. Now, that's what I was saying about this gap right there. It goes all the way down. Now, these are super tight on here, but that gap is right there. So you've got to be careful when you line your artwork up to make sure, if you're using these, don't have the seam there because you want it to hold pressure on the seam. Put the seam on your paper right here and use this. Some people have issues using these, and that gap does not supplement good. It is personal choice. I've got good prints with these, but it's hit and miss with some people. I do have them just for that reason, but everyone is different, and you can squeeze them, guys, and get them to latch even more tighter. Like you get them into the groove thing where they lock into the other one. You can see they're pretty close. That gap is fairly tight. Yes, there you go. So you can make a really nice tight gap with these, and then literally when you're done, they are a little tricky. Squeeze them together and rotate the edge with gloves on because they are going to be hot. I'm doing it without gloves right now, but they come right off, and that's how that's done. They're the same as, I don't have any more of these ones. These are the same ones, just a different color, done the same way. I'll show you again. You see these, like this one, I didn't adjust as much. These ones, though, I end up rolling this way because they made the clasp a little bit different. So when you roll it, you still get the same thing. You get them gaps that overlap. It's not bad, but you do get them when you're done. That's all you do. That is how you use these. There is a new one coming out, and it is a sleeve. I do have some of them ordered. I don't know when they'll be here. They are, sorry, earthquake. They are and this is just exaggerating it, but it is a sleeve like this, but it's silicone. So it's a tight silicone sleeve, and you literally you slide it over, and it's tight. And it's got all the way on the bottom, reusable and everything. That is a newer style. They're hit and miss though also because the tightness is good. Getting them on and off is a pain in the butt. So when it comes to that stuff, a lot of that's going to be personal choice, which kind you like. The seam, though, make sure you overlap the artwork. Don't go crazy because it will show the color through. So if you got a pattern and it, let's say it goes blue here and it's red here, when you do this, or let's say blue and yellow, if you do this and you're not careful, you're going to get a green seam there instead. So on that part, you got to be careful. But I go about an 1/8 inch overlap. Some of them I cut just maybe a 1/16 and then just work it really tight around the contour, and you'll get good results. I hope that helps, Lisa. So any other questions, guys? For the people that just arrived, or was arriving, we do have a sale, guys, on the store right now. If you use the promo code Monday, it is good up till Monday for Memorial Day. You get 7.5% off anything in the store, guys, with the code. So this is only good this weekend. The code is good up till Monday. So you will get stuff off, the little discount on the stuff. Again, guys, I'm going to try to get them up tonight. We will have the new wraps in there. You do have to put them together. The metal is not assembled. You will have to assemble them. I'll have a video on how to assemble them. The other thing, too, is I will have some sub-metal on there again. And so, show you a quick glance again. On the sub-metal, there are all these panels. We have gold. Hard to see the color. They have a protective film over it, too. So, it looks kind of scratchy right here. But as you can see, it peels off. I bent this one earlier, so don't mind the bend. But you can see the metal is, it's only on the paper where you have this protective coating, guys. we have solid white. So like if you want to do a photo for somebody, or if you're doing awards and trophies, guys, Goon Life's got a video coming out on trophies and all that. Perfect thing. Print on this side, 3M tape on the other, stick it to an award, and now you've got an award. Something similar, which these are done a little bit different, guys, but you can make an award just like that. Something like this. So you can do some pretty creative things, guys. That simple, some nice stuff with some submetal. That was a white one. Let me get back to the colors. Gold, which I already showed you guys. We have this one, and it's hard to see it, but it's kind of a shimmer to it. It's got some it's shimmer. It's like a little, it's white with some shimmer in it. We have what I would call brass color. This is brushed brass, so it has the brush marks on the back and on the front. It is a brushed finish, a brushed texture. So it's a brushed brass. We have the silver. And we have rose gold color. And this is a brushed rose gold. So you can kind of pick, choose, kind of get creative with it. In the video, guys, I'm going to be printing on probably a silver one and a white one later. I'm doing an artwork piece on it. And I'll have that video up maybe tomorrow. What size are these? These are 8 by 11. So what it is, you're able to use a full sheet of paper and have a little overhang. Okay, so 8 inches, 11. So an 8.5 by 11. You got to print edge to edge on the 11 to get it though. Or what you can do though, you can trim this material. So you can trim it if you want it that little bit shorter, or leave a border around your artwork. Kind of something like that, where they left a border around it. And so you could do it like that. But like I said, you don't have to print to the edge, but if you want to, you can. But they give some nice effects. Like I said, there's some different colors. I'll try them out. Like I said, the brushed aluminum, like the brushed metal. This is the brushed rose gold. You only print on the one side. They've got the adhesive on it. You just peel it back. But like for instance, the rose gold, if you don't like, the texture is going to change what it looks like. So it will add a different look to your photos. You can get kind of some pretty creative looks to it. And then, like I said, even like the shimmer one, I'm not 100% sold on the shimmer one. It doesn't shimmer as much as I'd like it to shimmer, but it's a different look. So it's another one I'm going to print. Like I said, a few of them. I've got 1 or 2 pieces of artwork that I'm going to put on them. But even on this shimmer, it's just a light flake. So it's kind of like, it's little flakes, like almost like a Cadillac flake. And it's not even showing on the film. So it's pretty small. You're not going to see it from even arm width away. You see it when the light hits it in different angles, but it's kind of hard to explain. But I only got so many of each. I got more white than anything. We'll get more in, trying to see what everyone likes and don't like. Yeah, great for awards, Lisa. Yeah, you can use them on, literally, you buy the wood lights and then sublimate onto them, and 3M double side sticky tape on the back, stick it, good to go. And it's a fairly inexpensive way to make a very high quality trophy that you can easily triple or quadruple the cost for that trophy. So it's something nice, something different to do. So anyone got any questions? Everyone seems kind of quiet tonight. I am limited, guys, on how long I can stay on because I am on my laptop right now. So we're going to probably stay on maybe another 15 minutes if we can make it that far. But with the laptop, I'm kind of limited on time constraint because the whole battery thing, I don't really have much control of that. And I'm working on my other computer because for some reason, if I don't use the other video share program, it kind of lags and keeps cutting out. So, hey, Jose Lopez, how's it going? So this one doesn't have the lag. It's just I didn't bring my charger, so I'm limited on the time. Question: Cali will open up mid-June. What should I do with any leftover face masks? Any good ideas? Donate them. Make wall art. Wall art's actually a good thing. You're in California, G strings with them, or bikini tops. Tie a string in between them. George, no, that has to be the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I thought it was, except both of these are on the Wi-Fi. But like, even for instance, like I gotta check it out. I keep getting like a USB reset continuous, like it keeps flickering. But every time I unplug one of the ports, it's not picking it up. So I am sure there's something on the board that either's got a bent pin or something like that. I just got to take the whole thing apart and redo it. Other than that, everything else is fine on the computer. Like, so if I don't game, but when I edit my videos and all that with it, it's perfect. But it just doesn't when I do the videos, no matter what I do. So I got to just spend time and work on it. I'm off a few days, so I might try to knock it out this weekend. I do got a bunch of other stuff working on, and I got to do some. Hey Juan, how's it going? I got to do some videos on like all these, so you guys can actually see what it looks like finished, how to use them, and then I've got to do a test. I've got the UV tumblers to do a video on that change under UV light. They're white also. They look the white, except they change into when they're in UV light, they change some pretty bright colors. Some of them are brighter than others. Denise has seen some, so she can tell you about them. I'm working on DTF. So what are you setting it up, Jose? Or that's the other thing I got to do. I've got mine up and running. I just got to tweak it some more to get it how I want. I've had my DTF for a little while. Month, 2 months. I've got some videos on it, and I still got to get it dialed in. So I might do that this weekend also. Lily, hey Juan, I went like 3 weeks back on your video. Boy, you had hair, or 3 years back. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Lily. Like way back in the day, he had like he was Chewbacca. It's kind of crazy. Juan, I just received a t-shirt ruler today. It's great. Hey Mike, how's it going? So you liking that new printer, Mike? Yeah, I printed some stuff now. So are you, Jose, are you printing it and then putting it in the oven to dry them? Is that how you're curing yours? What's up, James? How's it going? Great tumblers I got from you. I'll make a much larger order from you when I get all my sublimation equipment together. Cool, James. We got loads of them, James. I think I had 3,000 this month come in. I still have one order next week coming in, so I should have enough, hopefully, to hold me out this coming month. On tumblers, I always you got to buy them a month in advance, so it's always hit and miss knowing how many you're going to need. But I do have quite a few of them. Like I said, we got some wraps in, well, quite a few wraps in. And we got some of the different sub metals in. And like I said, I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna try to get these on the store. Hopefully tonight, so you can guys use the holiday promo code Monday. It's a promo code MONDAY in all caps. Hey, what's up, Goon Life? Hey, Goon Life. These are actually the sublimation metal that I was telling you about. They're 8.5 by, or they're 8 by 11. So we've got this one is a flaked shimmer white, solid white, gold. And to look at the colors, rose gold, brushed rose gold, aluminum, not metal. Playboy. Hey, metal's metal. Aluminium is a form of metal, but yeah, this is. Then they got the brush metal. Now you got me stuck. Way to go, Good Life. This is rose gold, but it's brushed, so you only sub on the one side, the side with the thing, but the back is, you can see the pattern in it, so it's brushed. We got the solid white. We've got silver, and it's not a gloss silver. It's not matte, but it's just a silver. And then we've got brushed copper color. So hope that helps. The house print. I decided to stop posting videos. I'm almost 50. Still have hair. Don't want to lose it now. So you're not gonna stop for real though, are you? The print house. I watched your other one the other day. Now, guys, let me make sure it's safe. Where I was showing you on some awards earlier, like where I showed you, you can do awards like kind of something like this. I will show you a finished award. Go check them out. When are you dropping that video, Goon Life? Before I show this photo. How do I place an order? The website, Nigel, is bananasandpickles.com. And no, Juan didn't have none. He just had Rogaine and that hairspray that made him look like he had real hair. He didn't lose it, the print house. No, it's still hope. 5 minutes. Okay, so I can show you guys this photo. Goon Life's going to drop a video in 5 minutes. Make sure I ain't got nothing. This, perfect example. This is what he did. Now, this isn't my metal. This is the metal he buys also, but this is what you can do with sublimation metals. So he did these awards, and he's going to explain in his videos of how he did the awards, the price margins. If he doesn't have it in the video and you guys ask, I'm sure he will make another video where he gets the wood backings on these, because he does trophies, guys. Can do that with my laser. Yes and no, Novawork. You can't do color. You can't do you can do the black, but you can't do the other colors unless you have like a so fiber lasers, and it's a special fiber laser to do the color though. Yeah, it had color on these. That example wasn't color. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same photo I had. I just didn't zoom in. See, they're both in color. I just didn't do a good zoom in. He actually has the colors on there. Lisa, I'm gonna try to drop them once I get off here. It'll take me a second to upload them. So hopefully it's 9:12 here. So before midnight, I hope to have them on there. If not, they'll be on there first thing in the morning. Yeah, it was hard to see that photo, Mike, how I had it. Yeah, you could laser them. The cost, so to use that much Thermark, or even the only way that you can do it cheaper is use Molly, but that's a lot of Molly to spray on there. And the time to do that, if you did that with the laser, you would have to charge a lot. I don't think it'd be cost effective for that time and speed. I would honestly probably only do that with sublimation personally. That's just me, Mike, but couldn't do that with a color laser like a can't do that with a color laser like the Oki. That you could, Mike. I did not think of that. Mike's pulling them out left and right on me now. Yeah, you can do it with the slide transfer. But hindsight 2020, it's well, what's that paper cost, Mike? What is that? $2 for that for the Oki paper? So you'd be at $2 sublimation. You're at whatever your paper is. Let's say 50 cents, and that's going highballing it. But yeah, and the Brilliance is a lot cheaper. But even then, it's still, I wouldn't say it's cost effective to do that in any ceramic coating because it's all ceramics. Another thing you can do too is water slide transfer on it. But you're printing a whole sheet of the water slide. The other thing, it'll be probably a month before I upload them videos. You can do it with a UV printer. So you can actually lay these in a UV printer and print full color on them with white. I'll have some videos on that, just showing you how to use that process. But yeah, these are all sublimation. Sublimation blanks is a lot more though. Yeah, but depends on where you're buying them from. And depends, because like, I mean, yeah, if you go buy your metal direct, cut it up yourself, then it's cheaper. But you can make and I'll have to see his video before I can tell you what all he goes over. But Goon Life's on his video, he's going to show you guys the trophy method on it. And he runs a trophy shop, so he could kind of give you better rundown of the pricing of going sub versus the normal metal and lasering, because he's got the laser metal also. Because you also do have the laser, it looks like metal and it has that effect, but it's a plastic, it's lasable plastics that look like that. You also have that. That stuff's not cheap though. That's how you do your name tags. These are the laserable ones right here. And these are not the cheapest way to go when you do the laser ones. They can be pretty pricey. So on that, you got to be kind of cautious. Lisa, what's the temp and time for the sublimation? 400 degrees. I'm going to tweak the time when I do my video to give you an official time. But it's about 60 seconds, give or take. I will get you in the video. I'll go over it exactly because I'm going to do some tweaking with it to make sure I get it exactly how it needs to be. Mike says, "Yep, been waiting wanting a mid-size UV printer. Yeah, I got one, Mike, and I will be doing some videos on it. I just got some other stuff I'm working on. Some other equipment still trying to get set up to do videos on. So that one downside is going to be about a month before I probably post some videos. But it's some very interesting stuff what you can do with them. And there's some reasonably priced ones out there. That's what I'll say. I don't get kickback from any of these companies, so it's not like I wish I did, but none of them give me any kickback. So I'll kind of give a rundown when I do the video of what brand I'm using. But get the one we had to talk about. Yeah, it's one of the companies, Mike. I can't remember if it's the official one. I was in discussion, if you remember, with about two different companies. I went with one of them, Mike, and in the video I'll go over it. But I mean, there are a few different ones. I went with one that does not have lacquer or urethane. You can get a urethane finish on it, so you can do kind of a gloss look on the parts. I was going to go that one. The other one I could have, but the price, it didn't really bother me. They're both good price. The other one was a killer deal, though, that they gave me by not going with it. I mean, it's one of their other versions. So by going that route, it's got better features in the printer. DM me then. You'll have to wait and see, Mike. But it's pretty impressive what you can do for the cost. Big thing too, if you don't mind making fixtures and new pens, golf balls. There's a way to do rotary attachment. They don't sell it with it, but there is a way to do rotary attachments like on a bottle. So you could actually do, technically, you could print the tumbler instead of sublimating it. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Maybe I won't. That part, just because that they don't sell it right now, the rotary attachment, but there is one out there that people do. So we will have to see. But that is coming up, guys. So keep an eye out on the videos. We'll try to eventually post that soon. I've got videos of me even unboxing my direct-to-film, my large direct-to-film printer. And that I've had for a few months now, and I still haven't uploaded them videos. I'm trying to get things up as soon as I can. The next video, like I said, will be on this stuff because it's going on the store. So I want to have a video link for the store. So I will have that, how to, not going to be as fun of videos, but how to put one of these together and how to sublimate the metal and to show you guys the different looks on each metal. So you can kind of pick and choose what design you're looking for. Like I said, guys, check Goon Life out, though. This video is dropping before I probably finish my video or live tonight. And Goon Life's will be covering, keep checking to see if it's dropped yet. Goon Life will be covering how he does the trophies and how he makes money with it, guys. The other thing, guys, next week, something to drink. Well, next week, guys, I should have the box from Goon Life. He shipped it already. Monday's a holiday, so it will not be here. The other people, the 20 people that won, we have your information. We'll get you taken care of. And then, do you ever throw out those boxes behind you? No, it's like I'm like Oscar the Grouch. That's my house now. I'm building a castle. I'm royalty in boxes. The bad thing, Denise, them boxes are next video you see. The boxes look like they're getting bigger. Either I'm just sitting lower every time, or they're getting taller. But these are the orders yesterday, today that came in. So a quarter of these boxes will be gone. This box here are tumblers. There's tumblers over there. There's wraps over everywhere around here. So I will be getting some of that on the shelf soon. No, not Oscar. That's Juan. Juan the trash. But hopefully, hey, what's up, C Block? I just seen your message. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, think I want at least an A2, possibly A3. I can tell you, Mike, I'm in that size. You have to wait to see though, Mike. It'll be a pretty good video. George Lopez, June 12th will be the first car show that I will be selling some of my graphic tees and other sublimation stuff with my design and trying to get uh, peeps to use my service. I've considered it a pop-up store. I consider it a pop-up store. Good luck, George. You should do good, George. Have a different varieties with you. I don't know. I know some of the car shows are outside and all that. I don't know the access for electric or not. If they have access to electric, technically you can take some of the stuff there and actually make them on the site for them. So that's a big bonus. If not, what I would suggest also too that might help, take a laptop or a tablet, have some of your work on there, some of the tumblers you made, or go on some of the sites like where Juan's posts photos, I posted photos, and jack their photos, put them on there to show different tumblers you can do and the other products you can do, because as long as they see the idea or understand what you're doing, people, it will open their mind. Like for instance, like if I say tumbler and someone doesn't know what a tumbler is, you show them a photo of a tumbler, it makes it easier for them to understand. If you show them full wrap tumbler, if you say that, not everyone understands what that means. So on that, maybe have one already done up, or find a photo online of one and just show them that way. That will get, people are more visually than verbally understand things. So when you show them something, it will help out a lot more. A good example, like if I say brushed aluminum, not everyone's going to know what a brushed look is. And there's, like I said, there's different textures of finishes. Like the standard, what I would call like a stainless, just a mild unfinished, not gloss, versus a brushed. Um, and so, like I said, visually, it's easier to understand things by showing people. So if you take samples there, like if you're only wanting to fill orders, uh, sorry, I'm trying to read everything, and I haven't seen anyone do full wrap lowrider tumblers. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like Lily said, if you do a mock up of one, find some low riders, find some cars that you like. Also, I like the rose gold and the pearl white one. Yeah, the rose gold one is pretty nice. I don't know how I'm going to print on that. The photo I have, let me go grab it, guys, and I'll show you this. Let me read this real quick. As a newbie, I can't get 2,000 to 3,000 people to come to my door, so I'm going to message and sell product while selling my service. Going to the masses. I'm going to the masses and selling my service. Yeah, George, honestly, that's a good way. Literally, like I said, take samples with you. If you're able to have power there, and you're doing the tumblers, some printers are bigger than others, so it can be a little bit tricky. Fun Sun was one. Yes, it was, Mike. But back to George's question or talk. If you can, like for instance, bigger printers are hard to move. So depending on your printer size and depending on the power they have, it can be tricky. You need so if you're taking it and doing it mobile, take a laptop, take your printer, take your toaster oven if you're doing tumblers, take a cup press if you're doing cups, heat press if you're doing the other. If you don't want to haul it all, bring a good variety of samples to show people. Have it ready to show them what you can do, or some cases can't do. Like if someone's like, "Hey, can it be done?" No, but here's what we can offer you. Show them the varieties of things that you can do, and be ready to try to find ways to come up with ideas that they're looking for. George, take a small generator. Yeah, that's the other option too. You can take a small generator. Some places will allow it, some don't. Some have outlets, some don't. Um, I know car shows, some of them are held in more populated areas, so you can. Some are held in like mall parking lots where there's no electrics unless you bring your own. But definitely, if you're able to print on site, the advantage of that is customers would rather have a product that they can pick up, even if you say, "Hey, I'll be ready in an hour." If they're walking around, they would rather do that. Take the money up front because you don't want to make it and they not come back. But get the money up front, and then if they're walking around, they'll come back for it. You can print it, and they would rather have that than having to wait, and it saves on shipping. If you're unable to do that, get their information, print for them, say, hey, we can have it printed, and I'll ship it to you. Have a few different options, because sometimes that's the only way to do it, and you gotta find out which one's best for you. Um, this one is mostly lowriders. George Lopez Designs. It's under the umbrella company, but I have 5 brands that I would like to bring a little. A, I'd like to bring out a little at a time. Only time will tell. Yeah, George. Honestly, that will go good. Like, or if like, for instance, if you're selling your brand. So, sorry, my screen is. I've got about 10 minutes left of power. We're gonna run as long as I can. I'm just looking at the thing. My power thing, my screen went dimmer. But like, so if you're bringing out the George Lopez designs, like I said, if you've got a set designs that you're going to sell, have them all printed and ready to show the people so that you can see it. And if you don't want to take everything at once, take some of your products to show them. Try to bring enough product if you can so that you can sell enough to recoup your money. I wish I could plug it in, Denise. The charger's in the other upstairs and all that, and I'd have to go find it. It's in one of the rooms. And I was going to run off the other one, but I wanted it to link directly to YouTube this time. So I'm checking some things. I've got another shop room over in the other room that I'm changing the configuration, lighting, and all that. And I'll probably move some of this into there. So I've got a stand. So I'm trying to finish that. But if you're able to, George, if you can take the stuff with you, like I said, because the other crazy thing, if you do the lowrider scene and then you're able to put their club name with it, you can make even upcharge even more. And a lot of people eat that stuff up. They love having their stuff on it, their name, their location, their club. So if you took it with you, you're able to do that, and people will go crazy over that stuff. I would try that. But if you're unable to, like I said, have some of your artwork there, have some of your samples, have the other stuff that you are going to sell. So let's say you're going to sell the tumblers with some logos on it. Have them there, have them ready to go, and so that people can buy it. Try to take enough inventory to pay for your booth fee. So let's say that booth fee is $100. Try to take enough inventory, ready merchandise, so that even if you get the orders, you can have something to give someone so you can actually make your money back right then, if it's possible to. The other thing too, the U.S. country and all that, we're slowly opening up. Like you were saying, you're doing that. Turnouts will be better and better as the year go on. Being, especially around here, we just had some stuff open, and people are flocking really big to get out because they've been cooped up so long. So it's a really good way to actually, if you can get in front of the people, you've got a good product. Product will sell. Big thing is just showing the people what you can do and all that stuff, and it will. If you've got a nice product, people will always want it, and they're willing to pay the price. Usually, especially when you go to events like car shows and all that stuff, car show stuff does good. People like cars, and usually car people got money and they're willing to spend it. So think of things like that. I hope you do really good, George. Let me know, George, how it goes, and because I'm definitely interested. Hey, BM Pam, how's it going? And that's what I would do. I think you should do good, George. I do a lot of event stuff, and events always do good on stuff like that, especially on custom goods. Um, People love their custom goods. People love things that are unique and different, like that Tumblr video. Since we did that one, my total sales is over 100 on them Masonic tumblers, just from finding an organization that wanted something. And hey, Christina, how's it going? So the big thing, like I said, is just finding your market, finding niche things, like where I did with that Masonic thing. Literally, if you come up with a cool lowrider one, with some awesome, like a sunset, the stuff better than I do, George. The stuff that sells in that market, maybe like the sunset scene, the photos with the cars on it, wrap it around a tumbler. People will eat that up. And like I said, it's stuff that you good profit, good margins on it. And like you said, you've already got your designs on a few different companies. If you push that stuff during there, it should go good. Love the lowrider shows too. George Lopez Designs. That was the house print saying that. And like I said, it's a lot of people work in different industries. Like I said, the house print's big on RC stuff. And like you said, people follow the industries they work in. And like I said, you can always find stuff in there, like the house print. He does stickers and all that. And I'm sure he'll be the first to tell you the people that go to the RC stuff. I'm sure he at least the local track, he at least probably makes stickers for 1 to 2 people there at least. You can always find people in the groups and organizations that your crafts that you like to do, the sports that you like to do, the hobbies that you like to do. You can always market your interest to them. So the other thing he could do too, literally there he goes. 80% of his business is in the RC stuff. Sorry, my little tongue twister. And like he'll tell you, so he's getting 80%. And guys, check his channel out. He does a lot of stuff, and he's got a lot of equipment, and so he covers a lot of good things, guys. Check the print house out. Like I said, and literally, guys, you can see the things he does. You can, if you find a craft and hobby you like to do, there's always ways to make money off of it. And hey, what's up, Levi Apparel? How's it going? The other thing, guys, check Goon Life out. If you guys weren't one of the people that won on that 20 people, keep an eye out. I will have a video when I get the stuff in. I will do an unboxing and show you guys some of the stuff that we have to give away. And we will be doing a giveaway with the Goon Life stuff. What I'm going to do, guys, for the requirements on that, I'll go over it in the video. Just so you know, you will have to subscribe to the Goon Life Instagram. You will have to subscribe to the Success Over Friends Instagram. You will have to subscribe to Goon Life's YouTube channel. You'll have to also be subscribed to my YouTube channel. You'll have to confirm that by sending a photo or whatever, and then we will literally, what I'll do is take everyone's name, and I'll have you put a size or whatever down. I will try to fill it out with shirts first. We've got a variety of stuff. We've got some Nipsey Hussle posters. We've got some pens. We've got some stickers. We've got a variety of stuff. So let's say we run out of your size and something, we'll try to get you something else. But that will be the other giveaway too, guys. Sponsored by Goon Life. Goon Life sent the product, so we're gonna give it out. A lot of cool stuff, guys. Goon Life's been doing good. Check Goon Life out, guys. His channel's been blowing up, making good content. It's got trophy content. Keep waiting to see if it's dropping yet. Because it's supposed to be dropping anytime tonight. You can check out his Instagram. He shows a photo of it, the photo I showed you guys earlier. What's up, Mr. Rooster? But yeah, you can check him out, guys. Like I said, I just do my weekly live, trying to cover bases with everyone. Christina, yeah, I got tumblers. We've got loads of them. I've got little over 2,000 to 5,000, whatever it was, right now. So I can get you covered if you need tumblers. We're shipping them out literally every day. I got some orders in today. I'm going to pack them up tonight. UPS will not pick up till Tuesday because Monday is a holiday. So if anyone orders over this weekend, Order will go out Tuesday. But yeah, we've got loads and loads of tumblers in. We've got some new wraps. We've got the normal wraps. We got these style wraps, and we've got the sublimation metal. Again, the colors: copper, aluminum or stainless colored, white, rose gold, brushed rose gold. By the way, the copper and the rose gold is a brushed finish. Yellow, which is gold. Sorry about that. Mirrored gold. And then we've got a shimmer white. Waldo saves boxes. Sorry, I was reading Juan's thing. Then we got the shimmer white. Yeah. Juan says, Rooster, look, Waldo saves boxes for your new house. Pam, I got 3 tumblers in my closet. Definitely need more. Hit me up, me and Pam. I've got them. I talked to her yesterday too, guys. I've been talking to a lot of the people. Try to help everyone out. I thought Waldo was trying to become the new Uline. No, Uline actually comes to me to get boxes. I don't know if you know that. These are the sample boxes I show Uline, and but now with the reason too, guys, I do keep boxes because I get people less than a case order. I need to ship them, and if I go with the case size, that if I have to buy the boxes, then it's more I got to charge. So it's easier to get free boxes. It looks horrible, but it helps everyone. It drops the prices even more because then I don't got to buy boxes to label them, guys. So, Liberty, make sure you reach out when you're uh, in San Diego. I'm gonna run your house over. None in my closet. We do have some C block if you need some. How's it going, Waldo? Make sure you're fumigate for cockroaches. Yeah, honestly though, these it looks like a lot of boxes, but literally we go through them all the time, and I literally only bring them in when we need them. Um, but yeah, I don't keep them long. We go through them pretty quick. I'll call ice on you, Juan says to Rooster. They keep it up, and I'll have them both deported. No. La migra, la migra. Did I get that right, Juan? I will shut down the Home Depot. There will be no contractors. Ice is waiting for your arrival. C Black says, yeah, because Denise is not going to give me any. Yeah, Chris. And then Juan says, Christina, LOL. He has boxes, not food. Yeah, that's the other thing too, Christina. These are just boxes. Um, I kind of don't food don't last around me. I don't know if you see my donut videos, but I'm pretty good. I'm putting away donuts. I could have been a cop back in my past life, so I'll call ice on rye. Rye loves rice. No, uh, that was a joke. I read the ice. I really missed this week. Juan's not on. You know the nice thing, Pam, is we went a whole week without a Juan video, so it was kind of relaxing. I could have picked any day this week. Normally, when Juan does videos, it's every day. If someone's not going to be on, he takes their day. If someone is going to be on, he takes their day. So slow. Where's Sleepyhead Lily? Lily was on here earlier, C Block. Christina Rye is a refugee. He's got a free pass. Yeah, he does have a free pass. Now, Juan, on the other hand, is not a refugee. Juan could swim in this upcoming Olympics. No. I know you guys missed me. Cue the banjo. Or wherever. What's that deliverance? I don't even know the deliverance. What I missed. You didn't miss much, Rye. You did miss Rye. I got the wraps. They go over the tumblers like this. And then you just squeeze. And da-da-da. That's how it's done. You got to assemble them. The other thing you missed, Rye, is that you're always late to the party, Rye, but you're not late. You're fashionably on time. You missed the metal Rye. We've got the white sheets. They're 8x11, so they're not 8.5. They're 8x11. So you got white. You got the shimmer white, so it's got some metal flakes in it. You got gold, polished gold, so it's kind of a shiny. There's a cover over these guys. You peel the cover off. You've got brushed rose gold, so a brushed finish. And then you've got white, which I already said that. You got silver, and then you've got brushed copper. And the brush, you can see what brush looks like. Because I know a lot of the guys on here, like Juan and Rye, they don't know what brushes are. So, but that's the thing you missed, Rye. When you were swimming, you hit me up, and I'll take care of you for a. I don't even know how to pronounce that sandwich. Christina. Did I get it right? Christina? Please forgive me. I am horrible at names. Versa UV benchtop flatbed printer 26K. I didn't spend that much, Mike, but I do got a flatbed. I got flat abs too. Goon Life, I'm back. C Block, nice camera. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you can see the reflection in the camera. So, Goon Life says nice haircut. Yeah, I got it faded a little bit. Goon Life. I got tired of y'all making fun of me. Q Hozo brush. I don't know what that is. Juan said Christina. I like Christina. What am I? Is it Christina? Am I not saying it? Please forgive me. I'm horrible at names. Guys, I've got about 2 minutes left. I feel like I'm on QVC or whatever. We have 2 minutes left on the purchasing time, guys. 2 minutes before the sale ends. Get your orders in. My battery is at Tina. Am I Christina? How is that super subsea block? Oh, there we go. No A. Christine. There we go. Did I get it right? Christine. Waldo, the Bobby Hill haircut. Thanks, Christine. There you go. Thanks, Denise. Thanks. See, when I see an A, I am very bad at pronunciations. I I could not be a TV person reading off the cue cards. You would not want me to do your high school graduation.